Phillies won because um, if they would have lost again to the Marlins. I don't know. I don't think we would have been able to handle that. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday, yo. Saturday. We got sports back. We got the Phillies back. We got the Sixers back. We got the sniper Ben Simmons back. We got Markel Fultz still not ready to play basketball. Yo, what in the world? Like, legit, like, what's wrong with him, man? Like, I would love somebody to tell me what the hell is wrong with Markel Fultz. Like, and you know what's funny? Remember when the Sixers made the trade and they snapped all the pictures of him coming in to work out? He didn't look good. He was like 5 for 35 shooting that night. It was like that should have been an omen right there that something just wasn't right with that dude. But we saw him at Washington like he had game. I wonder, and somebody can help me out here. I wonder if he would have legit came in as the point guard and Ben would have been at the four, would have changed the whole dynamic of Markel Fultz here in Philadelphia. Um, I wonder if that's even a legit question. Because right now, I mean, honestly, Markel and Shake, like, not they don't look alike far as like, like the facial wise, but like body type wise, they it's almost identical. Like long arms, lean. Only Markel Fultz is super athletic. Um, but and you see how comfortable Ben looked at the four, and if you put he's too big for small power forwards. He's too fast for big power forwards. He's too strong for little small forwards. He's too quick for big power. So it's I don't know. I don't know what took so long to make this move, but I get it. Um, but I'm happy to have him back though, because if Simmons and Embiid is right, it's just not good. It's not going to be good for the rest of the NBA. But I was supposed to do a show yesterday, but I totally forgot that it was opening day for the Phillies, and that would I wanted everybody, including myself, to enjoy the first game, even though they lost. But there's no way I was going to do a show with the first day opening night. My wife was like, "Why didn't you just put the show on and uh like talk about it as it was on? Because ain't nobody gonna be paying attention." I'm gonna be like this, huh? Oh yeah. Can't men can't do two things at once when they watching sports. That's why I want y'all could say like we'll be watching sports and a woman to be like, "Hey baby, the house is on fire. Um, the Mongols have come and raided the house." You'll be like, "Yeah, honey, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, your hair does look nice that way. It really does." Not even paying attention to what your woman's saying, man. But you know what I don't miss? When it's like a game on and for some reason you get this. Yes, this game look like it's gonna be a classic. Honey, I need vanilla extract from the store. What are you cooking? I'm cooking eggs. Why the hell you need vanilla extract for eggs? But you know what it is? It's a power play. So they want to see if you're gonna catch an attitude or if you're gonna do it. So the next time your woman wants you to do something, when there's something on the game, when there's something on TV that you want to watch, don't catch an attitude. Just get up, put your stuff on, and walk out the door and go do it. Either she's going to stop you or you're going to go big time. Big time. What up, Red?
What's up, Blue?
Yeah,
I thought
nah,
I missed
man.
the show last
Chilling.
night, man. You ain't had no show last night?
No, because I forgot it was opening day for the Phillies, and I did not. I didn't want to do that to people, including myself. I wanted to watch it.
Oh, you wanted to watch them stink up to get
Oh
up
shit,
last
we
night?
get smart Shantae tonight.
What's up? What's up?
Had them damn Google
Oh,
frames on. T Will in the house.
y'all
What up,
dressed
T
up. You see
Will?
y'all dressed up looking iffy.
Yeah, okay. Well, ladies' night was last night, so I don't know how many
I'm,
men gonna be up in here. It might be a, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not even dressed
But
up. I'm just casual for the weather. That's
why
all.
do
Just
women
went
do
to go
that?
take Levi
Why do
to his
women do
dad.
that?
I dressed
Why
up.
do why do women do that? Like my wife, like she'll be getting ready to leave and she'll be looking so good. And I'm like, why you dressed up? She'll be like, oh, this whole thing? This old thing my ass. It still got the tag on it. I see the damn tag.
I ain't
This old thing.
trying to
We've all
downplay.
been there. Like
Trying
it's
to downplay.
again, it's a power play, fellas, because your wife getting all dressed up, going out, looking all good. You like, you know that power off sign signal for the PlayStation.
Oh man.
Oh man, I don't know why women do that. Y'all so good with that, yo. Oh, this old thing, this these red pumps. Oh man, I been had these. You put no
Oh.
pump for going to the grocery store. Yo, don't make me snap, yo. Don't make me
Oh,
snap.
oh
Y'all
man.
good with that shit. Like Sante, like you ain't slick. Why you trying to look all good to drop Levi off at his dad house? Like, come on, yo.
That's what it
Oh
was,
what?
huh?
Oh what? No. See, you did
First
have
of
it.
all,
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go
full,
back
I,
to my house.
full
oh,
disclosure, this was not for Ken before Reg said something smart.
I didn't say anything
Whatever.
part, yo.
Whatever.
Look, she
Ew.
always, yo, she always
Ew,
just
not for
gonna
him.
start some shit. She always
Women
just
be thinking.
about to start some
No,
shit.
it's not for him. It's to remind him.
It's to be like, yo,
Stupid.
Him just
Stupid.
looking at me in general is a reminder. I don't need to dress up to
No, no,
remind
no.
him.
You want to add? No. You got to no, because women is petty,
you want
yo.
to dig
You
the
got
knife
to
in
add.
the back.
You got to
You want to stab him in the
put
heart
that
even more
stiletto
by
in his
showing up.
neck, yo. Put that
Stab him in his,
stiletto in his neck. Like I guarantee you, like I bet you, like when you walked out, like you didn't hear the door close for like 15 seconds. It was like, all
he was
right, mommy love you, mommy love you.
looking out the door like, what's going on here? Where she go?
Why the door ain't slammed
Why
yet?
she dressed like that?
I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. Did Levi forget something? I'm sorry. Do you? Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
exactly what that is.
And he got the
She,
braids too, so you swing them like it Friday. Like,
You ain't got to lie,
Levi
Craig.
is
You ain't
that.
got to
You,
lie.
you know what I never noticed about that? Like when she was mad at Craig,
she
like
had a
she
dude in
had
the
a
car in the bed
dude
the whole time.
in the
Yeah,
bed. I
it took
never
me
knew
forever
that.
to realize there was a guy in the bed with her.
Yo, I
Yo,
never knew until I got older, and I'm like, damn, I see
right,
my circle. I'm like, oh shit, it is a
right.
He was
motherfucker.
mad at Craig about another chick, and she had a dude, right? Oh
I wonder
man,
if they shot that on purpose, though. You think they did that on purpose for us not to really
yeah.
like pay attention to that?
No, it was. I guess that was one of those things, like like in the Naked Gun or like Keenan Ivory Wayans when he do spoofs.
Right,
Like it's something you supposed to just recognize, but it just so happened we were so focused on her cussing Craig out, we didn't
Right.
right,
realize it was a
She threw
dude
up
right there
game.
in the
right,
damn bed, yo.
right.
But that's what happens. People that's most is accusing people of cheating and shit is usually be the ones cheating most of the time. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
paranoid. Be super paranoid because you be like, damn, I wonder if she doing the thing that she do to me. Oh man,
right now it's eating
man,
them
I'm
up now.
6 years. I'm 6 years in because she did that thing. And she doing the real thing. Greg, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? No,
Oh
I'm on
man.
my way. Nah, but I appreciate y'all coming on. I really ain't uh doing much. It's gonna be a short show. I just wanted to because I wanted to stay in routine since I didn't do a show yesterday. I guess the talk of the town was Ben Curry. Ben Simmons Curry. Shooting the free throw, man. Not
Yeah, I seen
once,
the highlights. Like, okay, Ben.
but twice. Hey, listen, Reg, I know we've been here before, but this time it just felt different. Cause
It's
he
just
didn't
weird not
just
having
That's
a
fine.
crowd there.
Cool. It looked good, but I mean, can we stop acting like we won a fucking championship because he made it 3?
listen
I
because
see, yo,
that's the
this
missing
is somebody
key.
celebrate, get cheesesteaks, and I'm like, if you don't
That's,
calm down,
listen, that's the
He
missing
said-
link.
you know,
That is the missing link, Reggie. Come on,
I
man.
hear you. I guess so.
But then it seemed weird watching it though. There was like no fans. Like you're so
Yeah,
used to like us
it looked like
booing
a
or something.
YMCA game. It looked like a straight pickup game with old heads.
I mean,
Like,
I guess
hey,
that's the
yo,
cure.
wait.
Is that the cure for him because it's a YMCA game?
Yeah. Then you had Mello cussing. Like, get that shit out. I got that shit, pussy. Like, what?
I'm with that. I'm with that. Hey, I'm with that part.
Like, what?
I'm with that part. But
I
You
didn't
know,
even hear that.
yeah.
oh, it was when he
Because
like, get the fuck out of here. He
it
like, get
went
that
viral.
out of here. Yeah, he was
It
like,
went
I gotta
viral.
I gotta find it.
yo, it was all
It
over
went
Twitter the other day.
viral. Dude was
It was
like,
all over Twitter.
Mello was like, I got that shit, pussy. Get out of here. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? It's just a rebound, Mello. Why you-
Hey man, remember MB had to call. Remember MB cussed Ben out the one time he was trying to steal a rebound.
Yeah, he was like, man, you always going
What
for
the fuck is
fucking
you?
rebound.
Like no thing. Like what
Yeah,
the fuck is you doing?
but Ben did. He almost a B and B just
Hey,
came back from getting his face
did you see?
busted.
Man, you talking about the bubble? You see Lou Will left to go to a strip club?
What?
Lou
Oh my
Will left to
god.
go to
Well,
the strip
did
club.
he take his Did he take his 2 girls with him?
Oh
I
my
don't know, but
god.
he got caught. Some rapper took a picture of him in the strip club, but then he had to admit that he was in the strip club.
We
And
gonna hear next he got COVID-19. Watch.
No, he was
exactly
masked up. He had his mask on.
that's exactly what NB was talking about. Everybody else doing the right thing, and it's just that one person.
Man, he
Right.
left. Hey, I mean, he left. I mean, shit, he got quarantined when he come back, regardless. So, shit.
Prez, if you can, what do you think about the Jamal Adams trade
You asking
to the
me?
Seahawks? No,
Or
I'm
you asking?
asking Prez, but I can ask you too. I mean,
Oh,
shit.
Wasn't that
I
who we
think
was trying to get
Seattle.
for like the longest?
I
We
think
was trying to
Seattle.
get him, right?
I think Seattle is the perfect spot for that guy, man. Perfect situation,
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
trade. It made so much sense in the fucking world. And everybody and people that's thinking it's a lot, it's just like to trade for a safety, which it kind of is. But
Yeah, because
said,
what's the name? Because PK's
oh,
hurting
missing
out.
games because of herpes flares couldn't. Not, exactly. If anything, Lou gonna catch herpes or something like that. He a fucking hoe,
Lou, come
man.
on,
Hoe.
Lou. You can't. Come on, man. You
Oh.
Lou, you that
Lord.
horny dog? You horny? Like you like I ain't like.
Hey, man.
Isn't
It's
there
He
only
just
two.
got.
medication now to help like prevent the
He
flare up?
just got to the bubble, yo. He just, bruh.
Yo, it
Lou,
don't matter, man. Shit.
sweet
He
Lou.
gotta get his rocks off somehow at some point, man. Too many
What?
guys around.
Watching the stripper look like Cobra Commander with a mask on.
Hey, oh, man. Hey, he could have did it worse. Try
Here's
to
a
invite
dollar right here in my
try to
mask.
invite one of
Here's
them
a
Oh
dollar in
my
my
to the
mask.
god.
bubble. Hey, at least he didn't
Come
try to
on,
invite none
man.
of the strippers to the bubble, man.
True. Because
I mean, some dudes was inviting going.
everybody in there would got COVID immediately. Or
Shit.
worse, herpes.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm not going. Hey, I'm gonna be 100, which we already know. I don't give a rat's ass if the NBA keep going or not. So,
Right.
Yeah.
would it be?
But this is my thing though. Like when you like these people that's going out here with, like catching stuff, like, but you every 5 minutes you see a commercial where people be smiling. They be like, I used to think my life was over when I had HIV, but now I'm living life. I'm like, wait a minute,
Hey, they took
is
the
it a
Magic
cure?
Johnson the Magic Johnson way of life, baby.
Is it a cure? Like, or
Yeah,
is it
Magic
what
got
is this?
Well,
Magic
there's
got.
Bruh,
something now. They came up with something that you can take that'll prevent you from getting. And I'm like, why'd y'all do that? Because now everybody's just gonna be out here,
Thinking they're gonna prevent from getting it. Fuck out of here.
right? Just be more
listen, Fred.
irresponsible.
I like. Listen, when I like to let you know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing dudes skipping across the glass or playing basketball, talking about some high fiving their buddies, talking some we good now because I'm taking this pill and my life isn't over. I'm like, yo,
Yo,
mm
out of pocket. Hey,
bruh,
but I mean,
no.
Yeah.
we should been know that they can cure it. Magic been cured for years, man.
Not the house in Virginia. I don't even think Magic ever had that shit, tell you the truth. But
Uh-oh.
To
that's
be
another
to
Somebody
be
story.
started
honest
some
with
shit.
you,
That's
because you
another
gotta, but
story.
Bryce, you gotta think about around the time he came out about having it. That was in the middle of the pandemic of HIV and AIDS, and a lot of people wasn't living that long. And this motherfucker, how long has it been? 20 plus years. Come on now.
And he don't got fatter than a motherfucker too.
Right,
They
and
needed a
he was
face.
gaining weight.
Yeah.
They needed a face, and Magic is good, man. He just
Well,
paying
I agree
crazy
with Prez
money.
though. He since
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was rich, he
yeah,
has something that everyone is just now getting. He was getting that back in the late '80s, early '90s. So what he had back then is what everyone's getting now. But yeah, exactly. I agree with Prez on that.
Yeah,
straight up, bro.
he got it. I mean, he got the cure, baby.
Can you imagine, like, okay, Shantae, I'm gonna come to you because it's ladies' night. Like, you Cookie Johnson, like, how, what? Like,
You know what? You know what I think it is? A lot of these basketball wives, they're willing. Their mindset is um stability and financial security, and I'm not going to rock the boat. Um, because I'm used to this certain level of a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
not condoning it, but that's how a lot of them think. Like they got into it thinking one thing. Not all of them, but some of them is like, listen, my man is he's the face of the NBA. He's got all these endorsements, and we don't never have to worry about money for the rest of our lives. So I'ma just like turn a blind eye to him cheating and being a whore and then contracting an STD. I'm gonna let that slide. That's how some of them think though. Like, I mean, it sounds
yeah.
crazy, but that's money makes you rationalize stupid shit.
Because I'm trying to remember. Yeah,
The,
hence
the
Biggie and Faith.
American
But I'm trying to understand, like,
the American dream will make you sell all your morality down the motherfucking drain.
I've
You see
heard
it every day.
this, and tell me if
Exactly
I'm
right.
You see it every day.
Shantae, tell me if I'm off base with this. I've heard women say, like, he can do whatever he want, but once feelings start getting involved, he start treating her better than what he got at home, then I have a problem. Like,
Exactly. I've heard that.
tell me
Yep.
that mindset. How do you have that mindset that
Right.
you do your thing, but oh, you rubbing her feet, you being caught with pictures with her, you taking her to places you don't normally take me?
But
Nah,
like at
now I'm
that
pissed
point,
off.
you shouldn't even be saying nothing because you've already given him a pass to do what he wants to do. So now don't be nitpicking about what he's doing and what he's not doing. Like you've already let him cross the line. So what are you bitching at now? Like I don't understand that mindset. Like it's either don't do shit, we break up and you do you, or it is what it is. Like that whole trying to like have your cake and eat it too bullshit don't work. It always ends badly all the time.
I can't do it, Press.
I'm good on that one, dog.
No,
That's like
the playoff
that's like
from
watching
this past season. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Everybody want to watch that shitty ass game.
that's like watching a train wreck again. Like,
That game was so fucking boring. That game was boring, yo. I'm not watching that again.
It was
and
like
then
no, I can't.
old boy got me excited like several times. Like, hey, if he could just get this touchdown, then
Man,
Doug could get in his bag. But then he
Right,
pulled his ass muscle, and it was it. It
right,
was it.
right. Right.
I
It
felt
was
bad.
it.
Man, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I felt bad for Wentz, man. I felt bad for him.
And then I feel bad for for Josh McGowan because I'm like, motherfucker, what happens? What did he injured himself too, and he still tried to
And he
complete
kept
that play.
playing.
I was like,
And if anybody that know, when you tear that hamstring
That's a fucked
or
up.
it get close to that butt, man, listen,
That's a fucked up.
yeah,
it's a
Played the
wrap,
whole
yo.
second half with that fucking injury. They said.
Yeah,
Trey, that's a good
groin,
point. Trey was like,
hamstring.
Trey
Go
said he
ahead.
wanted Nate in there, but I don't know what the mindset was. I guess because when they
Nate
brought in,
is
Doug
good. The,
wanted
the mindset,
yeah,
experience.
hold on, I'll be back.
Go
the,
ahead.
the mindset is that Nate is not very good. That's the mindset. The Eagles are telling us every day
Listen,
that
Ray.
they don't want to
Greg,
hear.
the
People don't want
mindset
to
is
hear that.
Nate isn't very good.
Nate is not very good. I'm being honest
Mm,
with you.
mm.
I only want to see it. I know people gonna get mad, but that play is on Wentz, man. He should have threw the ball away, yo.
Man, fuck Prez, yo.
He should have threw the ball away, man. He didn't want to get hit.
He gets on my natural nerves, yo.
I hear you, but Wentz should have threw the ball away. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Listen,
It was a
you
broken.
better shut up,
Gotta give
Shante back.
up, man. Gotta give up on the play time, man.
I heard some
You
bits
better
and
shut.
pieces. See, we're not going to do this, Ray. See,
I ain't say nothing bad. I didn't say nothing.
so yeah,
Yo, that's the reality. If he had threw the ball away, he might not have got fucked up. I'm not saying it's right, but that's the truth. If he threw the ball
I
away,
don't think no, but you can't really predict anything. Like when you go back and
I hear
and
that.
and do like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Regardless, like football is a contact sport.
It is.
Regardless if he would have thrown the ball away, whatever.
They
Clowney
could have
was
still
making it
came
known
in
to hit
on
him
him.
in the back of the head, huh?
No, I agree. I
I
hear what
said they could have still came after him if he threw the ball away,
Yeah,
Right.
but
because
he got out that ball.
the
If he gets
book
that
on
ball out of there,
the book on scrambling quarterbacks have always been the hits will add up. Just keep hitting them. Just
hey,
keep hitting them.
Right.
See
that's
what
the
the
way.
ref will let you
I
get
get it.
away
That's
with.
his game. That's his game. But when he get hurt, we can't say, well, we got to own that his
Clowney
playing
didn't mean to
ability.
do it.
I'm not.
Man,
I'm
I ain't
not
trying to
arguing.
hear that.
I'm not arguing with you. My whole point is that when he is part of his game. So if he get hurt, that's the part of the. That's the what's the word I'm looking for? My brain is drawing a blank right now. Fuck it. Whatever. Y'all
Magnificent.
fuck it. We ain't going to argue about it tonight. I don't feel like arguing about it tonight. I'm not
All
trying
right, all right. We go. What Prez brought it up. That's what he does. He's a shit stirrer.
well, he's not. I
Yes,
mean,
he is.
the Eagles got to counter the Seattle move down and sound clowny,
No,
mother. Them
We
motherfuckers
got
gonna
to
he's
sound
a.
figure.
clowny.
But I think we all can
First
agree
of
on like
all,
right.
go
You
ahead.
can agree like we always struggle against Seattle. I don't know what it
And
is,
we're
but
gonna
we have
continue
not won against
against
them at
Seattle.
all.
And we're going to continue to struggle against them because that team,
They're physical.
they're,
They're
fi-
fast.
they're
Right.
fast and they
And Pete Carroll is a very good defensive mind.
right.
Yeah.
And
Their coach
and
is the shit. I can't
Russell Wilson is
Russell
aggravating
We're
to
not
play
right,
against.
we're not disciplined enough to beat that team.
right.
Because Russell Wilson, he's so aggravating, yo, because he'll just get the ball off before you get to him, and it's like a 60-yard play because he sucks everybody in because he's
Right.
so
No,
good. Like,
Right.
Eagles D-line never has this. The one thing that's I hate about that pass rush is they're not disciplined enough. They're
and
running
that's
themselves out
and
of
that's
fucking game.
on Whip. That's on I was about to say Washburn. That's on Schwartz. His whole thing is get upfield, get upfield,
Yeah,
get upfield.
And I have such like a
it
love
is,
hate
but the
thing with
players.
Schwartz, man. He
I'm
don't
a
got no
sports guy.
excuse this year.
I'm a sports guy.
If the defense bombs this year, y'all need to fire his ass because
Uh,
you got all these weapons on defense now. It's no fucking excuse.
I still think they need a pass rusher. I don't see the pass rush yet.
Listen,
I don't see the pass rush.
he
I mean, I agree with you
he
on that,
always
Red.
talk about his damn scheme. He better scheme a damn pass rush. I'm sick of
Well,
that
yeah,
shit.
I mean, yeah, but if we gonna be
I
dependent on
mean, I got you. I
we
would love a
depending
12
on
sack guy.
dinosaur, we depend on dinosaur arm. I mean, we depend on dinosaur
I
arm.
just
Thank you,
miss the days of
975.
I just miss the days of Jim Johnson, man, because like back in that era, like
Yeah,
our
Remember,
defense was feared. Like
remember
no
Jim
one wanted to
Johnson used
line
to
up against them.
always. It was like a couple plays where you will always see a free rusher. Tell me last time you saw a free rusher in Jim Schwartz scheme. And Prez said this. I'm about to give you the link because I want Prez to get in here. Prez was put me on game. He was like, Blue. It was about 2 years ago. Prez was like, Blue, look at he was like, look at when when Schwartz sends a blitz. They're running into each other. It's Keystone Cops. It's like it's
Because
no
you believe.
creativity, no
But
nothing.
the thing about the Eagles blitz with the team they got, it's hard for the Eagles to say, we're gonna bless our asses off when we got no fucking cornerbacks, man. And
Our CB.
Well, we got him now.
we
But
got
that's
Got him
what I'm
now.
saying. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuse there when you got Darius Slay and you got
I
who
don't
else
know.
did we get?
We don't know who else we got at quarterback yet. We can't
Yeah,
get.
that's gonna be. Well, I think they want to put Maddox there.
Well, Maddox, I see. What's the name? Look like he's doing. He
Well,
having a good offseason again.
LeBlanc is pretty
Well,
consistent.
they
Like,
want Strap in the slot. They want
They,
Strap in the slot.
they
So
push
it's
him
gonna
okay,
out.
be
Strap is
it's
getting
gonna
pushed
be
out anyway, yo.
Maddox or Jones. But I
Get
think
Jones
Schwartz
the
is going
fuck
to
out
do
of
a
here.
lot of. I think he's going to do a lot of nickel, where you're going to see a lot of. You're going to see some 3 safety looks. You're
Yeah,
going to see
different
4 or
things.
5 DBs. So I
I
mean,
I
our
think
best
forgot. I
athlete.
forgot we had Shut up with Sheldon Brown.
this the
Don't make
first.
me cry. Don't make me cry. I miss Sheldon Brown, yo. Wasn't
Oh,
he the one that cracked Reggie
Reggie
Bush
Bush.
at
Reggie
the
Bush.
Saints game?
Yeah,
All lives matter.
yo, man,
Reggie
he
Bush.
fucked my cousin
Hey,
up, yo. He fucked my cousin up. Yo.
hey. Tell me when he did that hit that there was no way that we didn't think we was gonna win that game.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I was like, yo, he's out. Like he ain't getting up. But I was like, yo.
he
I
fucked him
forgot
up.
about Robbie Coleman. Damn, Press. I sent you the link, Press.
Yeah,
We
we
don't.
got Coleman.
That's the thing
We
about
got
this
Roby
year.
Coleman.
I
Oh
We
can't
got
shit.
Roby
I
Coleman
can't
in
keep
the
up
slot.
with
Oh shit.
Roby Coleman is gonna be in the slot.
you know what? I hate him so bad.
And
And he,
his Avi makes it worse because he's like,
and he be picking with me on IG too. Here you go.
oh
What up,
boy.
Iron?
Well, today's show is sponsored by President's Edibles. You will be sweating in Debo's chicken coop.
What's up, Prez?
That's good. Hey, listen.
Oh man.
You hear? I'm nice and mellow right now. I'm telling you the truth. I had a good time last night and this morning.
Oh my god.
What's
This
good?
morning?
What's up, Reg? What's
Hey,
up,
how you
Prince?
been, Prez?
What's up?
This
I
morning?
can't call it. Can't
This
call
morning?
it.
How you
This
been
morning.
feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great right now. What are you talking about? I just had me a couple of pieces.
Oh
Oh
boy.
man.
I'm feeling good, though.
About to be flying right now. Then.
Nah, I'm chilling, brother. Peace and love right now. Just like Iron
Turn that
said, peace
goddamn
and
place
blessings.
down, yo.
But
You know
I
what
gotta
happens,
I
man.
got a
You know, I'm
question
watching
for
the game. I
y'all
want to
though.
hear the hit.
Hey, how's that TV? How's that TV, friend?
It's cool right now. Like I said, I'm getting my lower level remodeled,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm putting a full wet bar down there. I'm gonna have
Oh, nice.
yeah. So I got a 55 to go underneath the bar, and then on the other side of the wall, I have a 75 in. So
Are we
on
going to Prez's house for the games
game days, I have everything hooked up.
with our
So,
mask on?
but
You got
we
over
tested the TV.
100 inches of TV. Like what?
I'm overcompensating, bro. What you talking
God
about?
damn, you gonna be like,
Oh man.
Rich,
Nah,
that's what
but
kind of
so,
time he in, Rich, man. He gonna have 2 TVs in his basement.
yeah, cuz I'm gonna have a whole situation set up. So on game days, I have the bar going. I'm having some music playing. We had an edibles flowing.
I can't wait till the new house is done,
Edibles
man.
soon. They gonna need
I'm
some
gonna deck
edibles
that
this year,
whole
man.
third floor
They
up,
gonna need some
man.
That's
edibles
what's
for
up,
real.
cuz I can't wait to get my invite, bro.
Oh yeah. You know, anytime you come down, you know it's all good, yo.
They gonna need
Definitely.
some edibles to put
Oh,
up
I'm
there.
checking all bags at the door though, cause
That's cool.
it's North
I have
Carolina. So
I have them places where I live in Texas.
I'm like, what's up, Prez? I know what's up, buddy. How you doing, yo? You all right? You all right?
I'm straight.
But Prez, you was the one that put me on game about the damn blitzing scheme, Schwartz, and how it's
Yeah.
never no creativity and they always running into each other. Like, what is it about? Like, can he scheme a free rusher, or he's not that type of guy?
Oh well, I think that he has good concepts, but he's more so of a wide nine guy. So most wide nine guys don't have Um, real good blitz setups, the way like Pittsburgh situation was. Um, Dallas run good blitzes, and other teams like Green Bay used to be real good at
Buffalo,
blitzing. Yeah,
Buffalo.
Buffalo as well.
Yeah,
So
Buffalo.
it could be
Rex
some.
Ryan, yeah, Rex Ryan used to run a lot of good blitzes. Yeah.
Yeah. So um, but he just seems to not have it all set up where guys come running free. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's in the
The
middle of
only
the
thing I'm
damn
trying to say
show.
is that he
Hold on.
he don't like using those blitzes, man. He's not a blitz guy. He's just not. It's not what he do.
Oh man.
He
Okay.
like to rely on the
So,
front.
mm. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask Shantae. We going back and forth. I don't give a shit. Like, what do you think about Meg The Stallion whole like? All I hear right now is that new song where she got Easy E sample on it.
Oh, Girl in the
Um,
Hood or something. I think it's called
yeah,
Girl in the Hood. Yeah.
but she all on Twitter in her feelings with people making jokes about her possibly allegedly getting shot in the foot by a leprechaun. I'm confused. This is when life is not imitating art. You can't
Well,
be talking about you a savage, you a bad, blah blah blah, and get
well,
mad because people making jokes.
well. This is what I heard. I heard that they was at a party. She was getting jealous about
I'm
him
back. My
flirting
bad.
with somebody or something, and then they was getting into like a physical fight, and witnesses says she was whooping his ass. Like, she's 6 foot tall, and
Mhm.
Tori's only 5'3", so he pulled a gun out and he shot her in the foot. Like, that's
I'm sure.
basically what
I'm not
happened.
cool
But
with that. I'm
that's
not
not
cool with that.
funny, as far as that's still domestic violence, no matter how you want to paint it.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah,
domestic
For
violence.
sure.
yeah.
She putting her hands on him, and him definitely shooting her. That's not a healthy relationship.
Not at all.
Keeping it
Um,
honest.
but my whole thing is like when it's almost like when you're a celebrity, no one takes those types of situations seriously because you're in a whole different realm when you're a celebrity. It's kind of like you on here talking about you're a savage and you're this and you're that, and then everyone's kind of surprised because you wasn't even talking about dating Tory. So that was another shot.
Yeah, that came out of
Well, I
nowhere.
mean, it
Right.
didn't. It didn't come out of nowhere because if you notice, I mean, I like Meg, so I watch your little Instagram stories and shit, and I had known that him and her there was something going on there because they always be popping up with each other on these little Instagrams and shit like that. So you knew
And
something
see,
was
even
going on.
I seen that too, Bridge, but it didn't click with me that that
I
was her
didn't know for
type
sure they was
because
dating.
of who she used to date. That's
Cause
why.
celebrities be in
Well,
everybody's
Meg
IG.
just
If you look, they always
Right.
making comments.
Meg seems to just mess with people for their vibe. If you notice, she was messing with the what's the white boy, the rapper boy, during the
Easy
Super
G
Um,
Bowl.
or something. Easy
G
G G.
Easy, G
G,
Easy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that dude. And she seemed like she just like messing with like she just one of those people that like to be around a bunch of people for vibes and Tori
She's a
just like
vibe person. No matter how you look, like if
right.
she vibing with you, she good.
And
And
she
then
just
here's the other thing
like
too. Like then they started comparing that situation with Chris Brown and the Rihanna thing, and I'm like, listen, domestic violence is domestic violence. No matter
right,
who starts it, who ends it, putting
right,
your hands on somebody is not the
right.
way to go. And I'm
Mhm.
Shooting a
speaking
woman
as someone who's been in a domestic violence situation numerous times, where to the point I had to call the cops on Levi's dad numerous times. It doesn't matter how it started, how it ends. It's just a toxic, very unhealthy, situation.
and anytime
And
a man got to
go
shoot,
ahead, Reg.
anytime a man got to shoot a woman in the or shoot a
Right,
woman
I can't hear what he's saying.
out of fucking pocket.
We can't hear because I hear Joe Buck in the background. Like what the hell?
What are you talking about, man?
Turn that damn
But
TV
I
down.
but I agree,
I
Reg.
understood
Like
it.
the fact that
Somebody
he
can
thought
hear
that
us.
that was necessary to shoot her in the foot, there's something disconnecting in his brain that's not. There's some deep seated issues going on with him, and then her thinking because she's
Yeah, he's
bigger than
short.
him, she can fuck him up.
Well, she
A
can
lot of
ask
Let,
people
him
be
because
thinking
she's
that.
bigger than him.
let me ask you
Hey,
this. Let me ask you this. If the shoe was on the other foot, how would we be reacting today? Let's say she's the
Oh,
she
he would
was
be dragged. He'd be
he would
dragged for
be
filth.
absolute
well,
and
she
he
was
would
being drafted. That would be the first time.
and he would
He
be
just
in
needed
jail.
the eyes with the gun.
She would be deemed a hero if she was the one who shot her alleged
It would
abuser. You know,
it would it would be the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna thing. Rihanna was revered as like the victim that survived
A
the whole
survivor.
incident,
Yeah.
and they dragged Chris Brown for the next 10 fucking years for it.
Mm,
Rightfully so. I'm not excusing that because no way should her face should have looked like she was fighting Mike Tyson. But
yeah, true. That's true. That's definitely true.
it's like a deep seated like I don't know what it is when and I don't know if y'all notice this too, but like especially within the black community, it's always trying to justify pain. And I don't know
Yeah.
why that's like a thing that we always do. Like we laugh about it, we make jokes, and then we
You know
make
why?
excuses for the
We don't like
abusers.
having hard
But
conversations.
then
You know
but
why?
then us black women will be like, well, we start shitting on black men not protecting us and blah 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 blah. Like it's all this shit that just doesn't it just irks the shit out of me. That's all I
But
gotta say about that.
you know what's weird because on one end, I see it when it be a lot of jokes or whatever, but I also saw when dude went at Jill Scott, like
Oh yeah,
that
that
shit
was
went viral.
horrible.
Like black men
Yeah.
didn't play, like
Right.
he
No.
cut
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man.
right.
Um,
And
but
they
then
should
I
have stood up. Yeah, rightfully so. They should
but
have came at that guy's neck
then I
for what he said.
also see where we
Mm.
like pick and choose, cause like
Oh
I
yeah.
be seeing like when
Absolutely.
like let's say when that he she thing Chris Teigen be saying what she be saying about people. You be having black women all her mentions. Oh, I love her energy. She's a mood. You just
Oh, and that
hating.
joke she
Like
made
black
about Meg
people are
wasn't
so
funny.
yeah, like
Yeah.
black people are so starstruck. It's like y'all seen this like well like Fed,
I
you
like
know this,
Chrissy
you can speak
personally, but
on
I
this.
get why people
Like
don't like her.
Sometimes she's
we'll say this.
annoying.
She can be
Like
annoying.
we'll say this. We'll be like so and so uh that was a bad album. And black people be under there like, but she
Oh
got money
man.
though. How much
Yeah,
money you got? Like,
Or
right.
like
what does
or
that
black
have to do
people's
with
obsession with
anything?
the Kardashians. I don't understand that shit. They
We
not for
gotta
us. They don't
cancel
love
them
us, and
motherfuckers, man.
they're culture vultures. I don't understand why black people are so
Culture vultures.
infatuated with
Good.
them.
They
You know
say
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they don't care. Like all of them got black kids. Have they said anything since George, Ahmad, Brianna,
Well, Kim just
Elijah?
drunk a Pepsi. She
oh,
drunk a
but you
Pepsi.
think because Kim out of
That
jail, yo.
listen, man.
Because she helping people get out of jail supposedly that must
And
mean
that's the other thing that pisses me off with her too. And I tweeted her ass about Matthew Russian too. I said, since you got
All right,
time,
I retweeted
I
it.
was like, yeah, you need to, because Kanye's gonna be Kanye no matter what. There's some other important stuff that needs to be worked out too. So flex that shit. Flex it for the right reason. We don't want to see your naked ass.
I
Get
think
this get this young man out of prison.
and I'm gonna keep in
Mm.
mind, I don't think when she doing the shit she does, she doing it for attention. She ain't really doing it to help nobody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like when
Listen,
they
the
said he
reality
was
show
going
was built on
for
her
law
sex
school.
tape.
Like
Oh
he was
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
going
that's
for law
true.
school. Look, I'm not against anybody
A
like
horrible
bettering
one at
themselves,
that.
but
That
Kim
shit was
Real
Kardashian,
talk, Prez.
terrible,
Real
yo.
talk.
Terrible.
what horrible what? Horrible what?
The
The sex
sex tape,
tape.
fucking awful.
Oh man. Oh, that's why Ray J is an L. He was a born L. Like,
Yeah, that was
dude,
the
you
worst.
had
Corny
the
too.
most
Like both of
No,
them,
but
like that shit was
hey,
desirable
whack.
person
Ray
going
J got
right
off
at
the
that
Whitney
time.
Houston thing though. Ray J got the Whitney Houston thing off with Bobby Brown though. That was pretty funny.
Whitney's bad though, but that tape
Yeah,
was terrible. It was like
yeah, it was terrible.
it should have
I'm about to
had
go watch it right now.
me and Khalifa should have co-starred in it. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was.
You
Yeah,
gonna
it was
call
Me and
terrible.
Khalifa should have been in it. That's how
It was
bad it was.
boring.
very boring. It was terrible. I
And
don't
Ray J is exactly how I would think somebody like him would be. Like so conceited. Like he was so conceited even in the act. He's like, you love me? Like, no, no. Like I'm disgusted. Like, what is this?
He's
Yeah,
a
that was
clown.
just
Like
trash.
I can't get
That's
just
why his
5
wife
minutes rest.
divorcing him now. He's a clown.
is she?
So,
He is
so
clown.
Prince, I didn't mean to cut you guys off when my wife had gave me a signal and I had to go check out something real quick. But back to the thing about the blitzes for Jim Schwartz, real quick, is that his blitzes are so also they're so um obvious to pick up that they're making line adjustments. So every time you think you got a guy running free, unless you're doing a super overload blitz, like sometimes they might go 7 or 8, so one gotta be free. But his 5 or 6 man blitzes are always picked up because they're
Very
obvious
predictable.
blitzes.
Yep.
Very
Very
predictable.
predictable.
Nothing has changed on the defensive line. You're not shifting everybody. One thing about Pittsburgh and those other defenses, they you never knew from which side they were coming from. Or Jim Johnson was notorious whether you never knew if a corner was going to come, a linebacker was going to come, or both of them. I remember on one play he literally blitzed both his corners. He blitzed
Jim Johnson was a genius, man.
right. He blitzed Bobby Taylor and Troy Vincent at the same time and had Michael
Mm-hmm.
Lewis and Brian Dawkins in coverage, and teams
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what to do with that. They never saw it.
Right.
He
Right.
was
I
innovative.
will say this. Adam Kaplan did say they bought somebody in on a defensive line who's a matchup guy. Like
Oh yeah,
Jim Schwartz is
watch one
he's
the
being
son.
forced by
Son.
Doug to do more matchups
The
this
son.
Yeah.
year. Like if
The-
you got a weakness, like put Fletcher Cox over him.
Right.
Put Malik
That's why
Jackson
they
over him.
supposedly fired Philip Daniels because he wasn't
Oh my
doing
God.
matchups.
Yeah. He wasn't doing matchups. He was just saying just go forward.
Right.
Well, they better. I'm sitting here watching the Seattle game now, and the first time they played the Seahawks, we lost, but he had this blitz setup where the linebacker was coming in free almost every day. Was doing like a 6-man, 5-man front, and
Right.
so they gave Fletcher Cox one-on-one coverage over top of the center most of the game, and he was dominant.
Right.
Seattle made such a great adjustment here in the second game that and Jim Schwartz made no adjustments whatsoever to get everybody free.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he's not an adjustment guy, but like I said, I'm gonna give him
When does camp start?
Next
Camp
week.
starts 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give Jim the benefit of the doubt now that he got better players. Everybody know I'm a Jim guy, so it's no secret. Because I think with the talent that he has, he's worked magic with some of these fucking guys. Some of these guys shouldn't even be on the fucking field at all, in my opinion.
You know who else worked their magic? Chip Kelly.
Oh, fuck Chip, man.
So let me ask you guys a question. How much better is this defense, honestly? Let's just
I don't,
I don't let's we
I
have
think-
Malcolm
I
Jenkins is
think-
gone, which I don't think is a bad thing.
I don't think it's a
My-
bad thing. I think
They're
it's,
more athletic, but I can't tell you they're better because we still don't have a pass rush.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I don't know where the pass
On
rush is
paper,
coming
I
it
think
sounds
they're
great,
better
but you know how it goes when the season starts.
Right, even on paper, let's say they want to go with a man look. One thing we do know who's going to be, we know that Slade's your number one corner. We know that Roby Coleman is your slot guy.
Your
Those
slot.
are
We're better.
so.
We're
What
better.
that does, it creates a problem with LeBlanc and also Maddox because
Right.
those are two, in my opinion, of our better slot corners that we have. So now you have Coleman there. Obviously, LeBlanc is expendable. What are you going to do about Maddox? Now you have Maddox or Sidney Jones on the for your second corner at this
It's
point.
gonna be Maddox. It's gonna be Maddox.
So
I think they're going to go. I think they're going to show up more defensive back look.
well,
I think they're gonna be more.
are they going more of a man?
More
I think
man,
they're
more
gonna play
nimble.
more coverage. Yeah, I think they're gonna play more man coverage. I do.
Or that's going to have to be it because is Sidney Jones can he man coverage? Like, is he any good at that we know of?
No,
No, we don't
you know
know.
how I feel about
We-
Sidney Jones, yo.
Maddox's rookie year, he was pretty good. But his
Mhm.
second year, he struggled. He got hurt, obviously, but the
Got hurt.
second year, he struggled some in man coverage. He wasn't like his first year. So
Right.
do we know what we have in him
No,
there?
but it should help that we got a number one guy now.
But Press,
So-
you know it's all about when you're a cornerback. It's all about confidence.
Yeah.
And
It's all
and Sydney be in his head too much.
Sidney
Yeah.
is
Sidney be in his head. Maddox was in his head.
Oh.
There wasn't a number one guy last year.
Right.
So,
Jalen
and
Mills is our best corner. Yeah.
like Greg was just saying, with Slay there, like it's gonna be contagious. Like, yo, I
Right.
got my side.
the one
Do
thing
your job.
I'm following this guy Slay on Twitter is that I never realized it. That fucking guy believes in himself more than any fucking thing. I never seen a more cocky
But
motherfucker.
that's
He's been a long
listen.
time.
I don't know. At this point, you
He's
can pick
cocky.
anybody in that Eagles secondary. You got the rookie Wallace. He's crazy on Twitter.
Cocky too.
You
He's
got
cocky. Yeah.
what's the ball from Philly? What's his name from?
Will.
Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Hill. We got Will. I forget his name. Whatever. Will. Whatever.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Parks. My bad. Will
Parks. Yeah. Parks. Yeah. He crazy on Twitter. Jalen Mills, you already know his finger
And
swinging,
he told
wagging.
Shady to come home today, baby.
Yeah, like so I mean these guys alone, that locker room will be entertaining at the least.
Hey,
And then
now they need to
Let,
sound
let,
clowny, baby.
let me
that's
ask
what they
y'all a
need.
quick yes or no. Let me ask y'all a quick yes or no.
What's up?
Red. No, I'm just gonna ask questions. Then I'm gonna go to y'all. Yes or no? Clowney will be an Eagle by the time the season starts. Yes or no, Red?
No.
Shante?
No.
Prez?
Yes.
What you eating,
Why?
Shante?
Why?
Why? Because I think this is the time I think where if he's gonna need a defensive end out longer than just for this year. So the pick between him and Griffin, you would take Griffin if you only think about this year. But you want a guy, couple 2-3 years, you can lock him in. Young guy still. I think that he gives you the best overall. Like Clowney is a disruptor. You know what I'm saying? He might not show 4 or 5 sacks in the game, but you're not going to leave him block 1-on-1 all game. You're not. He's going and imagine trying to block him
He can wreck
1-on-1
the
with
fucking
Fletcher
game, yo.
Cox
But
and
I
with
got
Hargrave.
all that, Prez. But the only thing is, every time we bring up Clowney, I feel like these writers search his name and then the cap. They don't have money. The cap.
Man,
Not
listen.
about the
And I'll be like,
I
God,
don't
dog.
One thing I won't do is doubt Howie when it comes down to the cap. Every year they talk trash about how the Eagles got to do this, they have no cap, and every year we're involved with some big name free agent or some big name trade. Every year.
I think
Yeah, it's
how
crazy how like they say we don't have cap space and then magically we have cap space for
because
people.
because the cap space thing is an overrated thing these days. Everybody can find ways to make cap. You can fucking finagle a contract to make it so you can like.
Shout out to James Kempsky. He one of them. Always,
Mhm.
what money? With what
I'm just,
money? With what the money you
I'm
use
just
to
not
draw
sure the
sticks
Eagles
with,
want. I'm
motherfucker.
just not sure that the Eagles want Clowney long term. I think if they're gonna go get a guy long term, I think it's gonna be Yannick. I don't think it's gonna be Clowney long term. They
Nah,
signed
I
why?
don't think
Why?
they're going to give up.
What
That,
happened with
that,
that?
that
Are we
Why
Jamal
still
Adams
getting them or
trade,
no?
who?
that Jamal Adams trade just blew any chance of anybody trade for Yannick.
I don't believe that. I don't believe. No, it's a different situation. Let me tell you why. Yannick is going to be leaving Jacksonville no matter what next year. It's like clown. It's basically the Clowney situation last year with Houston. Well, Houston, you see how Houston
Man,
had to give away Clowney because they fucked up. It's too late now. You can't even sign Yannick to a long term contract the rest of the year. Yannick is leaving. They're not going to franchise him again next year because they got to pay him. Shit, you got to pay him 17, about 15, 16 million this year now. You think they're gonna play Yannick another 20 million next year to franchise him for a year? That's not happening. Jacksonville's
well,
gonna have to trade him
I
eventually.
know they're gonna same way they have to do they did with Jalen. They're gonna wait
Well,
it out for
I don't,
they're
it's
gonna
not
wait
the
it
same.
out.
Jalen had 2 years left on his contract. Yannick
Mm-hmm.
stuck. That's it. You got 1 year, and you know he's
They're gonna
leaving.
wait it out.
They
Yeah,
might
they're
wait it
gonna
out,
wait it
but
out.
eventually they'll wait it out. But eventually the contract, the money, they're gonna have to sell for something less than what they want to give him up for.
Well, listen,
They might
they
want
need to
two or
they
three
should call
first.
Philadelphia and just say, send me Zach Ertz and I'll give you Yannick.
I'm doing it. Bye,
Goodbye,
Zach.
Prez. Go
No,
do what your
Goodbye, Zach.
wife
no, no.
wanted you to
See you
do.
later,
Why
Zach.
Goodbye.
is it that people get so
Mrs.
sensitive?
Prez, come
Why
get
do
him.
people get
Mrs. Prez,
sensitive?
if you listen,
Listen,
come get him. Mrs. Prez,
listen.
if you listen, come get him. I'm about to text him right now.
Let me
Mrs.
ask you a
Prez,
question.
come get
No,
him.
Blue.
Hello, Philadelphia
Seriously,
PD. I
why
need you
is
to
it
go
that
to
you guys
456
get so sensitive
Old Man
over
Road.
a player? Because I'll give an idea. Listen, I'm telling you, you're not paying
Dallas,
Zach Ertz after next
Dallas
year.
behind your
No,
idea. It's
I
listen,
don't see it, though.
you're not gonna pay Zach Ertz what he's gonna ask for next
And
year.
pay Dallas got it. And
you
then
gonna pay him what he wants
And
this year.
who are you keeping? You have two guys up for a contract next
Ertz
year.
will
Zach
retire an
Ertz,
Eagle.
or Dallas
Zach.
got it.
No, listen, you have Zach Ertz or Dallas got it. Who are you trading?
Both.
You
They
No, you're
can't
both
not.
gonna be.
pay both.
They both gonna
You
be here.
can't pay
Hell
two
no, we
tight
ain't
ends.
trading
Come on,
Dallas
let's stay
Goddard. Hell
honest.
no.
They
Exactly. You
both.
can take the younger guy with the same amount of talent. It's
And it,
not saying
I
he's
bet.
better than
I
Ertz.
love Ertz, but
and
Goddard at
I
least can
bet
break
you $1.
tackles.
I bet you $1 they both be here.
gonna bet me $1?
Yeah. I bet
Listen,
bread $3.
listen. You can bet me 10. I don't care. I will give you 20. I will give you 30, but your hands too dirty. Listen, listen,
They just can't play both the team, man.
listen, I really feel it. I mean, not that Zach Ertz, because I don't think that he's not an elite pass catching tight end. He is. I've always said that. But y'all get so mad. I get blocked. My boy Rob Allen blocked me on Twitter
Me
because
too. Rob me
Rob,
too, because we don't like Hurts.
like
Rob,
why you block me because I give my opinion on Zach Ertz. It's not even a bad one. I'm just
Right.
saying he's a 30-year-old player who's up for contract in a year. You're gonna want to trade him eventually.
He's
yeah.
gonna want Greg Kittle money. Greg Kittle about to
They're
about to
going to
get super
restructure
money.
Fletcher. He'll be an Eagle. He'll be an Eagle.
Why
No,
they
he
gotta do
won't.
something?
Um,
Eventually, he was gonna have to.
But
Eventually,
you so Prince, you're saying you wouldn't trade him for Yannick straight up.
I would easily.
Don't grin. Don't grin. Answer the question.
The Eagles need their young defensive end, man. I'm sick of this shit, yo.
What you doing?
why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, yo?
No,
Pretty
answer the
damn tough.
question.
Listen,
Shantae, you
Answer
listen.
the
doing it, right? Shantae doing it.
Zach Ertz has been a warrior for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I wish him all the luck in his
Hold up,
future endeavors.
Reg. What am I doing? What exactly am I
We
doing?
trading Zach Ertz for Yannick. It's a done.
question.
I'm about
Exactly,
to make
Prince.
you go mad right now.
I wish him all the luck in his future endeavors.
Have fun with
Jacksonville is a
the
lovely
mustache.
place. It's warm. Duval.
No taxes. Ain't no taxes, baby. No state taxes, baby.
Duval.
Listen, I'm just all I'm saying, and people can take offense to it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. We all know we all do that trade.
Right. You're good. And some of y'all are good y'all team, but y'all making that trade though. Because you're getting a young, you getting a young
Yo,
pass
I
rusher.
said yes.
Right.
Bye.
But you getting a young
You on
phenom
cards and
pass rusher,
FaceTime
man.
each other.
Yo,
Y'all
Derek.
good.
Yo, pause. Derek Barnett tried to kill Russell Wilson. At least he did that much.
Oh man, you get on my nerves, man. I know what I wanted to ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this. What?
Yo, I
And
remember
I'm
when
gonna
people
start
got
with
mad.
Shantae.
I see the tide is turned on Barnett. For a couple years now, me and Prez was like, yo, that dude ain't as good as y'all. Now
He has
everybody
an
like, oh,
elite bend. He has an elite bend, and he broke Reggie
Pause.
White's second
Pause.
earlier.
ball. What is he? He bending it like Beckham. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what he bending it like, but it's elite. He ain't got no ankles.
Oh my god.
But I
Shit,
know
man.
Shante, and I'm gonna start with you. What is your impression when you see women constantly downing themselves, like talking down to themselves, like we all know about the thirst traps, whatever, people be searching for comments and stuff like that.
Right.
But when does it become a fine line between, hey, she got some deep seated issues, or hey, this shit is annoying, yo? Like, god damn, every day, like, this, my eyelashes are bad, I'm so fat, no man wants me, blah 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 blah. Like, what the fuck, yo?
I think like
Like,
on social media, like them type of females, they fish for compliments. And in doing so, they want to be validated,
they
which is the
don't
wrong place
want
to feel
They
validated.
don't want it. They be
Facts.
like, I ain't asked you to send me, like they'll be like, don't no man with a
So
big whatever
basically,
want me.
like
And they're
Steph
like, I
Curry's
don't
wife, like you want attention, but then you get annoyed when you get the attention. So make your mind up: do you want attention or don't you want attention? And then you got a very famous husband. Them type of bitches pisses me off because I'm single and I don't do thirst traps, and then I still get motherfuckers in my DMs talking about some. Oh, you're hot. Oh, what up, shorty?
like guy.
Like you a bad joint, like all this dumb shit. Like get the fuck out of my inbox. Just get out. Bye. You are blocked. Leave me the fuck alone. Like shit.
Say that
You're a
again.
hot
You
white
are hot.
guy.
Say that
You're a
again. You're
bad
hot.
tone black guy.
What you say, Ryan?
You no say what way you said it again. You're bad. You're a hot joint. What?
Yeah, dumb shit.
Yo,
I'm like,
people
that
funny
works
as
for
shit, yo.
females. See, this is why it's hard for me to date out here because bitches take the bare minimum from these motherfuckers. And then when I'm trying to go out there and trying to have a reasonable date, I get the bullshit because them motherfuckers are so used to these bottom feeding hoes that just take anything and they think it's acceptable. That shit ain't acceptable over here. No. Come correct or don't fucking talk to me. Like, I'm sick of that shit. No.
Well, how can we? I was about to say the wrong thing. Penetrate them walls. How
Hold on.
can
So
we?
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna DM you and send you a hot joint later on.
How can we?
You about to
How
get
can,
blocked on IG. Don't do that shit.
how can we?
That's
Y'all
funny.
want that, but how can we get past you?
That's
Oh,
funny.
you don't want me. I'm fat. Oh, you don't really want me. I'm
First of all,
bald.
I don't
Oh,
do
you
none of
know
that.
that's like so
Them,
annoying. It's
those
so
females,
annoying.
real talk and on some serious shit, no one can validate yourself but you. You got to look in the mirror and love yourself because
Would you
trying to
please
find
eat
it on
that damn
social
chip?
media,
Eat the chip. Eat the chip, yo. Eat the chip.
be-
Eat
because
the damn
finding
chip.
it on social media, you ain't gonna get the real and genuine shit. You're gonna get the bullshit that you're looking for because social media is on smoke and mirrors. It's people let you see what they want you to see. So you
Fact.
getting on there talking about, well, oh, I'm doing like, a weight loss update, but like you got ass cheeks all over the timeline. Like where's the
Yo,
I like
you ever
ass
see
cheeks on
the
the timeline
you ever see
sometimes.
the picture where a chick be like, she'll be like, first month, 6 months, and the only thing that changed is like she took a hat off or some shit. Like I don't see
hold
the
up,
weight
hold up.
loss.
I
No,
no,
the
no,
thing is the
first of
waist
all,
trainer
I
that
do
they
not
use.
post
She wanted
pictures.
to
Can
see,
you
yo. She
highlight this
showed the
comment?
model pictures, though.
No,
Them model pictures
no,
was
I
nice.
do not. No,
One of
there's a
them
difference
models.
between professional photo shoots and some bitch that got her ass cheeks all up in the camera and got that
Well,
smeared all on the timeline waiting for comments. I'm
Weird.
posting shit to
damn, she
appreciate
went ham,
a
yo. She
fucking
said some bitch
photographer,
with her
not to get
ass.
likes, not for someone to tell me I'm fucking beautiful because I can tell my damn self that every fucking day. I don't need some fucking stranger
I tell
on the
myself
goddamn
that every
social
day.
media to tell me that shit. There's a difference. Do not put me in that same fucking category.
Hey, and don't
I be back
compare a
I'm
picture,
outside.
yo.
I'm like, yo, you are magnificent. You are
Yo,
beautiful.
one time I
Don't let
tried to
nobody tell you.
You say you're
once
magnificent.
Shantae posted a picture on Instagram. I said, yo, you kind of look like Rihanna in the picture because of the shadow and all. Don't call me no motherfucking Rihanna. I said, woo. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm just saying in the picture you look
Women
kind of.
don't like being compared to other
No,
women.
they don't. She don't definitely.
Rule one.
I
Rule
said, nope,
number
I ain't
one.
never doing that again.
And definitely don't compare them to an ex. Well, my ex used to cook.
Man, Boston's got us nice.
Oh God, you fucked up then, dog. That was a mistake. Why would you do
I
that?
fucked up. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You
Shut up,
fucked up.
Iron Toss my C draw. Shut up.
You
He is
want to impress
there.
me? Record yourself folding laundry. Yes. I said it.
Oh, you.
Too many women can't fold shirts out here. Like, what the hell is
Hey,
going
low
on? Like,
key.
yo,
What is his name? Low key cozy or whatever his name is. He asked a
Iron,
good question, yo. He said, "Do we see Fletcher Cox here in 2020? What is it?
yo,
2023?"
fuck Fletcher. We back on this, yo. He said,
Oh
can
man, I
you
thought
be?
that question was good, man. That was a good question, yo. I
And
don't.
I answered it. I said, yeah, he'll just restructure. So can you be a social justice
I don't
warrior?
think it's coming back. I don't think he's gonna be here in 2022.
I
Iron,
don't.
shut
Man,
up.
you always
So can you
like
be a
doing
social
that.
justice warrior and post
If it was up to
respectable thirst
Fred,
traps?
it'd just be Jalen Hurts and them.
No, I'm just saying. No,
You be
I
one and
honestly,
them.
I I think that
I think
I
they
wouldn't be surprised
young.
if Fletcher Cox or Zach Ertz get traded next year. Won't be
First of
surprised if
all,
one bit.
For
Not that I want
you,
it.
financial,
Oh man.
I got financially, some of these dudes gonna have to go eventually because they just gonna have the money. They're not gonna be able to pay them all at some point. The money is getting too high. You can't pay a defender $100 million and a quarterback $100 million, and this guy at some point you're
Especially
gonna
when
have
the
to.
quarterback ain't worth it.
Well, hey, I'm gonna let you go up
what?
that walk up there.
What?
I'm gonna let you bark up
What?
that tree.
Say
Huh?
it again. Say it again.
Say what again?
What you just said?
He
I said,
said the
especially when,
quarterback is not
I
worth
said,
the money,
especially when the
but
quarterback ain't worth it.
You talking about Dallas?
I ain't saying who. I just made a point. And when you spend that kind of money on a quarterback that ain't worth it, it hurts your team.
It might being a point.
That's the point. What's wrong with you? You're all emotional. You're Winslow
Man,
sexual.
you damn right. You damn right.
Where you at?
Man, fuck that herb ass nigga.
It's all good.
Super Bowl winning quarterback Carson Wentz. You better get that shit together.
Well, he's a Super
Damn
Bowl
what
winner.
right.
Super Bowl did he win?
Enjoy your
He's not a
sponsorship.
he's just not a Super Bowl player.
Sponsored by
Oh
President.
God.
Now it's sponsored by Levi's Pretzels. Tell your mama to get them anytime.
I hate that Super Bowl winning quarterback shit, yo. I hate that.
He did win a Super Bowl.
Why?
He
The team
did,
as
but
a team, he did. He won.
yo,
Yeah,
Let me
he's a
tell you
he's a Super Bowl
what I
champ.
love.
Can't take it with me.
You know what I love? How Tom Brady was on TV talking about how he came back on the Falcons. Man, can you imagine being a Falcons fan?
I don't want.
Ah,
I
I
wouldn't
was.
trade
I remember.
places with that fan base for anything.
I
No.
remember. I was a friend. I was a friend with this one dude on that I went to high school with on Facebook, and he was talking all this shit that year. They Falcons was winning all them games. By the time they lost the Super Bowl, he blocked my motherfucking ass.
Prez, listen to me. Prez, honestly, like, can you imagine if the Eagles was up 28-3
I would.
Man,
and blew
listen,
that game? And
listen. You want to talk about a city
oh,
burning down?
oh,
Oh
oh,
my God,
I couldn't watch football no more, yo.
yo, ugh.
I wouldn't watch football. I would quit watching football after that, yo. I wouldn't
I would
watch.
still be in therapy. Like,
It wouldn't be no. I'd be like
Think
football.
about it.
Football. What's football? I don't know.
Blaine Blaine Bishop still get ragged to this day over
yeah,
the
No,
exactly.
no.
He, he had a he had a torn muscle in his leg, and he played and got torched over the middle by Jared Vicious, but we
It's
but
still
still,
we
killing
super excited
it's still,
about Blaine Bishop.
him. Yeah, that
Man,
was like 18 years ago. You mentioned his name, and everybody still get mad. That's how crazy the city is.
right,
we still get a twitch. We still
yo,
get upset about Pinkston. We
yo.
still get
If
Oh
upset
you,
about
God.
Nick
yo,
Lewis.
Langston.
Lost him in life.
if Kyle Shanahan, if that happened to us, and Kyle,
Uh,
we would kill Kyle. Kyle Shanahan would be fucking roasted every fucking day, yo.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, of course.
What the fuck was he doing? He didn't run the ball. Like, oh, come on, man. What was you doing, bro? And then he did it again this year.
I don't know, man. All I
Man,
know
they
is
hype these dudes
back.
up.
Oh, I forgot.
They
Prez
hype these dudes up, man, and they
is it
blow
different
leads and all
about?
that, man. It make no difference.
Is it same old, or this a different Ben Simmons?
It's too early to tell. I mean, I think that he had. Somebody said he had to see a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said, right? He had to see a third.
He's a sports
Well,
psychologist.
at least, I mean, when you admit stuff like that, it's a good thing. So it might be. I think it's gonna be a different Ben Simmons overall. But remember, I want to just say this. Remember last year I got killed because I said that Ben Simmons and Markel Fultz are the same. Are going through the same exact thing. It's all up in their head, both of them mentally. And except that one person didn't handle it right, and the other person, is handling it better, I guess.
Right, y'all wasn't on here when I asked the question yet, but I said if from day one Brett would have put Markel Fultz at the point and put Ben at the 4,
Mm.
would that have changed the dynamic of how Fultz?
No,
I,
no,
I think so. They'll play the part.
I
I
don't.
think.
I don't. I think Fultz is a mental. There's something wrong with mentally. I don't. I'm gonna be 100. Did you see? Like, let me ask y'all all something. Y'all guys didn't see that Fultz can't even play in the bubble right now. The coach said
Right.
he
Yeah,
not in shape to play.
he's not even
He
ready.
not in shape to play in the bubble.
Like he commented
I don't.
on
I'm
social
gonna be
media.
100. I don't think Fultz wants to play basketball, yo. I don't think
I
Fultz
think
wants
he
to be a
got the
basketball
money
player.
and he was done.
I think his family wants him to be a basketball player. I don't think he wants to be a basketball player.
It was a way out, and now they're like, he doesn't love the game. Like
Right,
KG was a way out, but he loved the game. Durant was a way out, but he loved the game.
Right.
Right.
LeBron was a way out, but he loved the game. Like, you could be a way out and love the game, but when you're a way out and you don't love the game, like you could just tell automatically. Like when
right.
you just doing it for you just going through the motions. And I believe Markel Fultz, he's at his happiest when he on IG showing drip. But when
It
it's
was
time to play basketball, it's like I don't want to.
it was just really weird because in the summer league when his rookie year, the first couple games he was normal, fine, averaging 14 points and shooting with no problem. He got hurt, and it was just it. It all just faded for him.
I just don't think the kid wants to play basketball, man. He don't want to play.
I don't know if that's it or not. I mean, he was real good at it. I mean, I just
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
What?
think
don't be
the
real good
pressure
at something.
of I think the pressure of having to pull everybody out has weighed on him. Now he's I think struggling with his own reality of I'm still a kid, but yet I have this large responsibility of taking care of my family now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we see his mom is crazy. His mom and his family is crazy.
Oh
So
yeah, you can see that already.
his
Very
mom and his
controlling.
family is crazy. So that's part of it. But I don't like I said, the fact that he ain't even in shape to go to the bubble when they knew they was going down into that bubble is crazy as shit. And I'm not a folks guy. I ripped him the whole time he was here. So I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna,
keep the kid no more. It's just
I'm
it's
not gonna
weird that
lie.
the
I
kid
am high.
No, really?
Listen, I'm just gonna say this. If my words start slurring, forgive me.
we got you.
And I've been drinking, so don't feel bad, Chris.
I don't. I feel great.
This
Yo,
episode of Real Time
I'm
is
watching
sponsored
the
by
game here.
NA and AA.
Clowney is whooping
Get you
Jason
some
Peters
help
behind.
immediately.
Oh my
Jason
god!
Peters.
Yes, he
You
is.
mean Hall of Fame right guard
Like,
Jason Peters?
oh,
That's
yeah, he's
caution.
killing them. My point is that I'm picturing Clowney on this team with Fletcher Cox and Hargrove and Brandon Graham. That would be
Hey,
sick.
can we trade Malik Jackson?
Please.
No.
That was a horrible signing too. Oh my
Malik
god.
Jackson's a 12 sack guy, yeah.
He's a West Side guy.
He's a Marcus Smith 12 sack guy.
You said it right. You said it right. Marcus Smith. That guy.
Oh man, what up, Justin? Yeah, it's a little pop-up show, man. Since I ain't do it Friday, I sacrificed for the Phillies, and my sacrifice went in vain on Friday.
Yep, I knew it was your
Idiot.
fault.
I got a controversial take since we talking about the Phillies. I'm gonna need
Go
Bryce
ahead.
Harper to stop pandering and start hitting the fucking ball.
Hey, that's not controversial,
It is to some
but
people.
that will buy you some time.
Yo, I'm sorry. The Seattle Seahawks, guys, they got an elite player on every level on defense. Defensive
Right.
line,
Middle
linebacker.
linebacker and
They got don't think Griffin at corner is a top 10 corner.
Yeah, he is
And
who
then
he
now
not elite.
you add an elite top three safety. This team is going to be an issue.
And
You
they
know, you
still
already,
gonna be done and
It's
done in the
time for the Eagles
playoffs.
to go out and make their big move now. If Roseman got
I heard
any
you talking about that earlier.
if Roseman got any balls, he go out there and make a big move to top it. He ain't gonna do it though. He ain't gonna do it.
Well, no, I don't think he can. But
No,
it's the only.
Sonic Clowney is good enough.
Well, listen, give him 10 million. Give him 10 million.
That is true though. The offensive coordinator is Russell Wilson in Seattle. So
Yeah.
what you doing, coach? What we doing this? All right, screw that. I'm just gonna run around and make a play.
So,
All right,
so
Russ, go ahead.
what is your Prince? What is your take on if they pay too much, or for Adams or not?
No, my whole thing is if you like a guy, it's you don't pay enough. I mean,
Yeah.
if you feel like they're going to change your fortunes, like we felt like people said we traded too much for Carson, but if you feel like it's going to
Mhm.
change your fortune, of
Brad
your
said that.
franchise. And also, Seattle are great drafters. So first
Oh
round
my.
draft picks don't mean shit to them.
Yeah,
Like they're a factory. Like they make their late and mid round picks count all the
exactly
time.
what I said. Said the
People are
same exact
bonding.
thing.
People are
And you
bombing
also factor
round
in,
picks.
and you
Even
also
us.
factor in they fuck up first round picks. They fuck up first
Right.
round picks, and they draft late. And they draft late in the first round any goddamn way most of the time. So yeah.
Well, yeah, so that's
Right.
money freed up there as well because you have to put money aside to pay guarantee money to first round picks. So that's
Right.
free up, first round. That's free up like 13, $14 million off their caps. If they want to sign like Jamal Adams to a long distance
What I
contract.
like about Seattle is they do what they want to do. Never mind what people may think. Like remember where they traded the tight end to the Saints
Yep, Graham.
for
Yep.
offensive line? They was like, I don't care. Like we need O line help. Like
Oh, wait,
I
wait.
like
Not
that.
you need weapons. You
So
mean?
it's cool for Seattle to do it when it's to trade an elite tight end, but the Eagles can't do it. That's what you're saying, Prince?
Because you got
No,
Malice
actually, y'all
from
got this wrong,
you got
guys.
Malice
Jimmy Graham was traded to Seattle, not traded from them.
Well,
Get
I
it
don't
right,
like your
guys.
heart.
but
I don't like where your heart is when it comes to Ertz, yo.
Jimmy Graham was
my
traded
heart
to
is-
Seattle, not
listen,
traded.
okay, Reg, whatever. I'm high. Prince is always is drunk, so it'll make a difference. We can be wrong.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh, fuck, funny as shit for that one.
listen,
I
it's okay. Let it happen.
But the
uh,
whole point is Seattle don't give a
The-
fuck. Like they about to sign,
exactly.
they going to
They
sign every.
always make right. They traded a center for Graham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just they pay their for a trade. Same thing with the Rams. I don't got no issue with the Rams. Listen, if you like Prince said, if you make a trade for a guy, you should feel like you underpaid because if he's worth it, you'll give whatever you can.
Right.
forces of your franchise.
Yeah,
As long as you
and
make it smart. Now, the thing about it is, if the deal don't work out, you a fucking idiot. But if you make it work,
that's what I'm saying. Or you look at what the Jets did this year when they have a sensible GM. I mean, they killed this draft. They had one of the best drafts in a long time. I have a friend that's a Jets. He's like, "Yo, this dude Douglas y'all sent us, he's amazing." And I'm like, whatever. Until I saw their draft, they killed this draft.
they had a good
Whatever.
team. On
What's
paper,
Prince
it looked
doing?
good. On paper, it looked good.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying. So
yeah.
All I know,
make it work.
all I know is when
Let
Vader
make it
was
work.
here. All I know when Vader was here, they was fucking up the draft. So I
Their
don't know.
quarterback can't even kiss right. Oh,
Listen,
mono new
wasn't
his ass nigga.
that wasn't Joe Douglas though. So
Oh
He
man.
kissed
That
Joe
was
Douglas.
Pee Wee that
That's
was
why he
fucking
got
up the draft.
mono.
So
all
it
right,
was Pee
listen.
Wee then, huh? It was Pee Wee.
Listen. Howie should not be running. He did a good job this year so far in my on paper. It was one of his best drafts, but he just do some stupid stuff. Like how do you not take DJ Metcalf, but you take JJ Arcega-Whiteside based
Yo,
on athletic build? That's
Jay
ridiculous.
Jaw is good though, yo. He's a good kid. He's from
You're a
Stanford.
liar. You are a
His face
liar.
bothers me. What's up with his baby teeth?
What's up with his hair?
No, that's
It looks
that's
like
that's killer
he's like
inside right. He said his baby
but
teeth, yo.
he hasn't fully evolved.
He
Like
got
that, he
more
got
gums
that.
than teeth in his mouth. I'm like, please don't smile. That frightens me.
Like Slug from Goonies.
He said, "Please don't smile, yo." Wildin'. Y'all some bullies, man. How y'all talking about this man
His
teeth
teeth be
fucked up, yo?
throwing up.
First of all, I am not a bully. I am stating the obvious, and I know I'm not the only one who
I never even
knows.
noticed his baby teeth. I didn't pay attention.
And I've had a bad feeling about him ever since training camp last year when his mom was standing there with the damn umbrella to protect him from the sun. Are you kidding me? Put some sunblock on and get on the field. What are you
No,
doing?
you of
His
all
mom
people
is
should
Puerto Rican.
know.
His mom is
Don't
Spanish or
put
whatever.
sun and sunblock that it just
No,
You
ain't
should
nothing.
have had an umbrella.
Nothing is funny than when Baldy.
Oh,
Nothing
that's
was
the low
funnier
blow.
than
That's
when
the
Baldy
low
said the best
blow.
about
Man,
Baldy
Chris,
ever
we
had.
almost lost. Cause
I
why?
took it
'Cause
like
you
a
want to
G
be on the
though.
beat.
I took it
No,
like a G.
we almost lost
You
you
was in
and
you
had
was
a
in the dark for
memorial
like 10
because
days,
you want
yo.
to be on the beach getting burnt.
I just
Shut up,
realized what
y'all.
Shantae said. Shantae was
Oh,
for fucking 10 days after being in the fight with
How
the
you know how I know Chaz is high? He watching the Seattle game like he don't know what the fuck is happening.
I don't.
No, you know what his excuse and his excuse was, yo. His excuse was I
Yo,
was hurt all year, yo. His
Oh,
excuse was I was hurt all year, yo.
I'm about to tweet about Carson getting hurt.
what happened, yo? I didn't know. Yeah,
Oh my
man.
Yo,
god.
that was
I need
definitely a hole, man.
Yo.
hurt, man. I need another brownie, yo.
All right. You know what? Everybody in the comments, you know what? Okay. Those are funny jokes. Okay. All right.
I take
I
the
need an
umbrella holder
umbrella.
off,
Queen sunburn. All
Hey,
right. It wasn't funny when my face was swelling up and my eyes
no,
feel like they was about
no,
to pop out of my head though.
it's like anything. When like somebody fall, you make sure they okay, but then you
back
bring on,
motherfuckers at the same
hey,
time.
right? Yo, you bust your ass. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you bust your ass. Like real talk, like about 7 months ago, like I was, you know that YouTube video or that clip where Stephen A. Smith was like
Oh, goodness
his
me.
GM the first sign of business was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack, and so I kept saying it. It was funny, and I kept saying it, and as I said it the last time, I missed a step, and my ass tumbled down the steps. Right. My
Oh,
wife came down the steps. She was like, "Honey, you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, bruh." She laughed for like 20 minutes. Like once she saw that, it was a wrap. My son was leaning on me like I was Mufasa at the end of the cliff. Like, wake up, daddy,
Oh
wake
my
up.
god.
Oh man.
But listen, but yeah, you keep your ass out the sun, yo. Your son that
you
be
need to
a
get your
boast.
motherfucking umbrella.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
if we go back to the fields, your ass gonna be in the house. It's just no way around.
Oh man.
Who was on crack? I know
I'll
that's
be in the house too.
funny.
Okay.
Yo, Stephen A. Smith said crack on first take, yo. Like everybody knows when you black and your parents talking around you, even when you like, even now as an adult, they be like, yo, you know so and so on that shit.
He
They
on
don't
that.
say crack.
No, they
You
don't
know
say
they on that stuff.
on
They
that
on
shit.
that stuff. You be
Yeah.
like, what
Right.
is when I was growing up, I was like, what the
What's
hell is
up?
stuff?
What's
What is
up?
Who's this
stuff?
Epps? Who's this
Right.
Epps guy?
Or they got they got that package. I'm
Oh
like,
my
what?
Oh,
god,
I used
LeBlanc,
to
what
be
are
like,
you doing?
hold on for
Dad, I'm 38 years old. You can tell me so and so got the house in Virginia. You don't have to be like, so and so got that package. And I'll be like, okay, UPS, FedEx,
Yeah, we can't deal with
HL,
this. This is
Fred.
ridiculous.
Yo, I don't want to play my, you know what? If you don't get your little high ass off my feet, yo, people get
Oh man.
What?
why did they
No,
go up the middle, yo? Like,
what
come
is
on,
going
man.
on with LeBlanc in this game, cuz? I can tell you what, I don't like Derek Barnett, but he sure do hustle though. I give him that much.
Oh
He's
god.
hustling. While Jalen Mills jogging in the back, this dude taking off down the field trying to get this dude. Under 2 minutes left in the half, and they give it that 50-yard play. Stupid. Who was on crack?
Fred,
Oh man.
Oh,
you know what? See, this is what I get for bringing you Negroes to my party. Hey, I know what I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all know on July 30th, I'm doing a versus with Marcus.
Marcus
Oh
who?
yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
a guy
Marcus.
on Twitter. He runs a podcast and stuff. But he asked me to do a versus with him. He picked Chris Brown and I picked Usher. Um, the disrespect, like people are saying Usher can't touch Chris Brown. Are they crazy?
Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy. This is
Yeah.
what
Like he got yeah.
I mean.
Usher has
And
First of
9
all,
hits.
Confessions
Chris
is
Brown has
always going to
2.
trump anything that Chris Brown ever did. That's just
Where's Chris
facts.
Brown's Confessions? He doesn't have one. He doesn't have a
No,
non-skit CD. He doesn't.
Yeah, he do. Chris Brown. The first album was not skip, yo. First
No,
album
it
was
the
not.
wasn't.
first
The
one
one
and
with
Heartbreak under the Heartbreak on the Full Moon was
It's
pretty
too many
good too.
songs. Heartbreaks on the Full Moon got too many goddamn songs.
Chris Brown was a no skit.
Chris Brown, the first album was no skip, yo. No skip.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh,
There's a young boy. I mean, just but still, I mean, that's a good verses though. That's a good verses. I mean,
there was
but
enough.
I'll definitely take Usher. Oh,
But
but we
Gonna
going like,
have your
I mean,
ass there
if you had to
Instagram July
compare
1st.
like
what is
being
the
able
link?
to
Who's in the
listen
link?
to an entire album, Usher got it in the bag, and then Chris, not to take anything away from him,
couple of hits, man.
he's always got
Good play. Good
hits
play.
on the charts, but it's very few albums I could listen from beginning to end without skipping a song. But I agree with Reg, like the first one was a banger. I mean,
I
he was a
haven't
young
bought
boy, but
any
that was
Chris
a banger.
Brown
You know,
album. I
you
always
said you'd have
think
said Chris
about
Brown. I would have said R. Kelly.
Well, here
Now
we
listen,
go. Here we go. Here we
listen.
fucking go.
R. Kelly has one of the best albums out. He had one of the best
no
albums.
shit.
Nobody's
That
trying to listen to his
Harlem
music, and he's talking about a
listen,
14-year-old, and we all thought
no,
he was
had
talking about a
Harlem
grown ass
This
woman.
is why I
listen.
hate R.
I'm just
Kelly.
talking about his music. I'm talking
See,
about his
I hate
music.
R. Kelly. I hate R.
Listen,
Kelly, man.
look,
He really fucked it up. I can't even enjoy his music
listen.
anymore, man.
That 12 play
Exactly, Reg.
album
Because now every
was
time I
one of
listen
the
to a
best.
song, I'm
one,
thinking he's
two,
talking about a
three, four,
14-year-old
five,
girl.
Man,
I
six,
can't enjoy his
step,
music without
seven,
being.
eight,
step
nine,
in
ten,
it.
11.
Oh, come on, how they gonna run through 5 people for a touchdown?
Yo,
You know what?
man, you want
Right.
to talk about R. Kelly is the biggest. I mean, as far as musically, he's the genius of music, man. I don't
Yeah,
think
Oh yeah.
nobody's
I
smarter
was.
than him when it comes to music.
I'm not getting all the other stuff like that involved with
Yeah,
don't pee on
musically,
me.
nobody's smarter. I
Well,
don't think there's nobody
anyway,
that touches
so
R. Kelly's music.
have y'all asses there July 30th for the
You send the
verses.
link. Make sure you send the link, and we'll definitely make
Boy,
sure.
I
If
don't even know how I'm gonna
if
do
I'm
this
able to
because
watch
on
it,
all
I'm
the
gonna watch
other
it.
verses, they be performing. I ain't about to perform. I ain't Usher.
What time? What
Shit.
start? What time is it going to start?
What time?
8 o'clock.
I'm gonna try to be able to watch it. If I'm not working, I'll watch
So the
it.
30th, you said, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out like it's a verses, but you saw just like the verses that just had, like they were performing. Like I
Oh
ain't
no,
about to perform
that's
that
No, you
shit.
ain't
I'm a
doing all
no.
that.
DJ Khaled
But
and
yeah,
shit.
plus
I'm
you
a
gotta
big
have. Wait, how you gonna play other people's songs? Don't you gotta have like a? You gotta announce like this ain't my song and you know my sue me and all the other stuff like that. Y'all playing people's songs?
like people on Rocky Five. Sue me for what?
Listen, all I know
Man, they don't do that shit, man.
is yeah. It didn't
I ain't
didn't
playing. I'm playing
little
the Kids
man what's
Bop
his
version.
name?
I'm playing Kids Bop versions.
You got didn't little man get us his Twitter account suspended?
Who
Um
Lil Duval?
no, the dude that be all on the Eagles commercial, tailgate dude. What's his name?
E-Rock?
Yeah, didn't he get his
He called him.
suspended
Oh yeah, that's right.
because of music?
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Marcus about that. Yeah, I don't think we could do that.
just be careful.
You might be able to do it because it's live, but y'all better delete that shit once it get done.
What's the point?
Uh,
Yeah.
I need my no, I no, oh no,
You
I'm
might be able
about
to do
to,
that
I'm
shit
about.
live. You
Yeah,
might be able to do it live because they not monitoring to it live.
What you say,
But
Shante?
I would double check on that.
you might be able to get
Yeah.
away with it because it's live, like in the point in time. But like, as soon as you get done that shit, delete that motherfucker. Don't let that shit stay up there.
She making me hungry, yo. She
Yeah, what is
fucking
she,
eating
yo?
in the damn screen. I'll check on that. Oh,
You fucking up something, yo. What you eating?
Oh, come on.
she ain't got Levi, and it's a rap. She acting like she's 13 years old, eating in the bed, eating on the couch.
Yo,
She probably did a cartwheel when she came back in the house.
I
Pissed
know why
off
they
her
don't
head.
want them.
man,
She know
Prez got
she.
me. I don't turn the fucking game on now, man.
I
Yeah,
know
I'm
why
about
they not.
to turn it too,
No,
yo.
listen. I know
But
why they're not gonna sign Clowney because he looks just like Josh Sweat. They both look
Yeah.
identical, man. Look at this dude,
That's
always open.
Hey, Mo,
Dallas got it.
anyway, all right. It's y'all 30 seconds. I'm coming up on
Oh,
the hour 30 mark. Um,
boom, boom,
Go ahead,
boom.
Fred. High ass.
Nah, I just want to say, Jason
I
Peters
thought
jumped off
you
that
were gonna say that,
again. No,
bro.
I don't have anything to say, man.
That's what he
I'm,
wanted to
I'm
say.
nah, no, y'all, stay safe, man. Enjoy yourself, and you know, always appreciate you guys. Interacting with me on Twitter and all that other stuff like that. Peace and love,
Man, I love you,
Prez.
man.
Man,
Okay.
you alright.
Man, I thought he was
Why we
going to pull the oh, I did not sleep with that woman with the Bill Clinton voice at first, man.
get him, yo? Get off my feed, yo.
All right, good brothers and
All right,
sisters.
All right now, man. Stay up.
Peace.
all right. Go ahead, Reg.
Damn. I'm gonna see what I got to rant about. Oh,
You
fuck
know it
Mother
don't
Nature,
have
yo.
to be a
I
rant.
got one. I got
What?
one. I'm sick of Mother Nature. That fucking bitch. Yesterday, I got completely soaking wet when I left work to go to my other job.
Pause.
I, pause, yeah, pause, whatever. Everybody gonna stop pausing me when I'm talking about the goddamn rain.
You got wet? You was wet, Reg?
Yeah, Mother Nature killed my fat ass. That's all I got to say.
Mother Nature
All day
made
it
you
could have
wet.
rained. It could have rained all day yesterday before I got off my first
You
job.
moist.
They
Oh, Reg,
decided it
oh,
wanted to rain as soon as it was time for me to leave my first job. I said, "Ain't this about
grown ass man, moist.
Iris said Reg moist.
Like nothing high.
rest?"
Oh,
Oh, come on, Iron. Leave the jokes to Shantae, man.
oh, nothing high, man. Oh, head ass. He out there. Man, it's a moist one out there, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Shaka. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I go back to work officially on Monday, so you may or may not see me as much on Prince's amazing show. I will
Boo.
try my best to call in and join the live with y'all. I am I don't know if well, there's a couple people in here that follow me on Instagram, but if you didn't get a chance to catch my read along,
Incredible. It was
was
good.
that a
It
couple days ago?
was good
I
stuff.
saw Reggie on there. Shout out to you for supporting and joining the live. I made an announcement that I have started the process of starting a
Drummer.
nonprofit organization, which I will be trying to launch it sometime next year. That's my goal. I got some other projects that I got to pay for this year before I can dive into it. So if anyone has any suggestions, advice, resources, I am more than willing to take any advice because I feel like I've taken on something huge, but I feel empowered and motivated to do it because I feel like it's something that needs to be done. Um, I have a coloring book coming out soon for ABC girls, so be on the lookout for that. And I love y'all. Stay safe, wear your mask, and hopefully we'll get some football this season.
And stop
Yeah.
hitting
Make,
Shantae's
make
DMs and saying, "You hot girl." That what the hell is
sure
that?
you're hot, John.
You a hot joint. What the
Just
fuck is that?
make sure you brand and copyright all your shit, even your
Yep,
likeness, even your glasses. Like copyright everything
You don't want to be like
because
Washington. You don't want to be like the Washington Redskins trying to find a name right now.
yeah. You keep get all your stuff. Make sure you have somebody to look over your stuff and make sure all your paperwork and your stuff is legit. Like
right,
I know that you're capable of doing a lot of things, but it's a lot, and I would hate to see you work hard for something and some snake come in and like just see it's a good idea and just swindle you out of it, not because of something you didn't do, but just because people out there they just do stuff like that.
right, right.
Um, I don't have a rant. I appreciate y'all coming in for this pop up. Like I said, Friday, I wanted to give everybody a chance to enjoy opening day with the Phillies. And since sports is back, I'm gonna try my best not to. I would, because I know I won't be able to focus. if I do a show while the Sixers are playing or something like that. So, but I'll try to give enough notice to when I'm going to do a show. But honestly, I feel like that if I do a pop up, if people can interact, they'll interact. If not, then people tell me all the time they be catching the recap. They like download the episode and they listen to it while they like at work and stuff like that. So I'm extremely grateful. I've never been a numbers guy, so I don't care what the numbers say because I know that if people can't catch it because they're working in life and stuff like that, they'll just catch the replay. And
Right.
today, I actually did it to where I'm streaming on YouTube as well. So
Oh, you big time now,
yeah, so now people can check that out if they want to, and if they search some, who knows? They might see me and be like, "Oh man, this fat bald motherfucker is funny, yo. When he on again?" So we'll just do that. Oh yeah,
Yo,
and
I'm gonna be real with you.
y'all
The sad
silly as
play.
hell. I put out that damn poll. Should I do a real time show? Yes, no, or you're fat and bald. And you're fat and bald ran away with this. Ran away with it. So,
Oh yeah, the Saturday. And by the way, the Saturday show was lit. I like the Saturday show, man.
Oh
Wakanda
man.
forever. Punk
Saturday
ass
is
nigga.
it.
Okay. So my as it says, shut up, Iron. You don't you own some gas stations or something? Come on, man. Come on, man. My son got his.
Hey guys.
What's up, young?
I haven't seen y'all in a while. I've been staying
Hey.
away because I've been doing other things. I have a life. Um,
Oh, you got a life.
He
my
cracks
birthday's
me up.
here.
Happy early
So
birthday.
Birthday.
thank you. Um, I'm probably. I think my message didn't go through every show. It's still my birthday, but I don't think the message went through. And anyways, "Excuse Me, Miss" by Chris Brown is an amazing song. It's the only song I'll listen to by him. And if he didn't do what he did, if he didn't do Mike Tyson or Rihanna, he would probably have Grammys.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Same with R. Kelly. Same with Usher. Oh, and remember that moment with Usher? He was like with all the stars, and he was at the bottom left corner. He was looking up like he was in the middle because he thought he was famous. But yeah,
Man, get my damn headphones.
Usher has.
Shut up, boy. So yeah, tomorrow's his birthday. So
Y'all gonna
Happy
do
birthday.
birthday.
live when you open up the iPad?
Listen. All right, listen. I told y'all, man. Listen, shit don't stink around here, yo. When I say something, I mean it. Goddamn it. Like it is what it is. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. But tomorrow's my oldest birthday. He'll be 13. He'll be a teenager.
Uh-oh.
So
Old head.
you
Okay,
want
but
to give me a gift? Have a girl call his phone. I'm starting to worry. But shout out to everybody. I holla.
all right now.
I mean, when I was 13, I think I played video games. Yeah. But I had girls calling though. I'm just saying, yo. He got this one girl he be talking to, but she's a gamer and he be talking to her. He be like, "Yo, shut up! Like you at the wrong spot. You in the wrong quadrant. Shoot, shoot, shoot." I'm like, you
Hey,
talking to a lady like that? You in the wrong quadrant. Shoot, man, you stupid. Like,
Boston Scott with the big run. Boston Scott with the big run.
you know what? Bye, y'all. I seen the damn game. I was there. I seen it. All right, y'all.
All
Y'all
right,
be
All
good.
right.
All
that's it.
right.
Happy birthday,
Bye.
man.